Hey, what's going on YouTube? So let me bring you guys a video this week. I know this one's kind of late. I've been working and actually I got sick. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, but despite that, I'm feeling a little better today. So I think I might make this video and well, let's get into it. So all of these games, going down the list, I'm looking at all of these games. And this is the week where you want to do player props. If you're looking for a week to do player props, this is a week. These are all division rivalry games. Division rivalry games. So with these games, I'm gonna if you're gonna bet the games, I'm gonna definitely go with the points for most of them. Most of them I'm expecting them to be close, especially playing against a familiar opponent. I mean, plus 10 at home with a defensive rivalry matchup against Kansas City Chiefs. And if, again, right here, Denver Broncos, if Teddy Bridgewater plays, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I think this is a week for all Caesars, to tell you the truth. All Caesars, because, again, these defensive matchups, these division rivalry matchups, these games should be closer, if not, except for Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. But again, these are all familiar opponents, so the best way to go bet these games. Then you got the Jacksonville Jaguars with the plus 15. I mean, if you tease that up, 21 points for Jacksonville, or more than 21, I mean, let's see, that has to be a good bet. You have the Texans. I mean, even the Texans were playing, put up some big numbers the other day, and they were missing half of their team. Washington and the New York Giants. And Giants been on a losing streak. I mean, I teased them up too. Pittsburgh and the Ravens. Tease that number up. If you tease that up, 6 points? That's because I don't think all the games. Let's see, the Pittsburgh Steelers played. What was that number I said earlier this week in the videos? They haven't went over 48 or something like that. So if you tease this up to 48, that should be a good under right there for you. Then you got a plus 5, but Cincinnati Bengals in Cleveland. I mean, you gotta go with the plus 6 with the Bengals. The Bengals is hot and they're getting plus 6. That's crazy. You gotta go with the plus 6 with the Bengals. New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. I mean, Patriots been hot. I might even take the -6, but they're playing at Miami, which is really interesting. Again, better team, less points, but the plus 6, if you tease that up, I don't know. Patriots been blowing out teams, and they can definitely blow out the Dolphins when it boils down to it. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to go with a team, I'd definitely go with the Patriots, but tease the points down. You got the Jets and you got the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, you want to go with the Bills, but look at it, plus 16. Come on. You can only tease that up. I mean, I know it's the Jets, and I know the Buffalo, they can definitely get off, and Buffalo playing at home. But it's just all those points, and then it's just been up and down this year as far as look at what they're expecting. So they're expecting 41 points total, right? Just so they're expecting this to be a low-scoring game, and they're giving the Jets plus 16. That's almost 20% of value for the Jets, and if you tease it up, that's over 50% of what they're expecting this total game to be. So if you tease this up, that's the only play to do this one. Because if you think about the Bills can cover the 16, but man, it's just a lot of points. But are they Bills going to show up this last game? I mean, they pretty much clinched it. You know what I mean? Are they going to just rest their players? You never know. It's the last game of the season. What are they going to do? So, unless you have a bunch of players who's trying to get their points before the season's out, or trying to get their bonuses before the season's out, their incentives for their contracts. So you got the Panthers and Tampa Bay Bucks. I don't even see why the Panthers will fight in this game. Tell you the truth, I don't even see why the Bucks probably might. Bucks probably might fight in this one, but -8, I'll tease that down. But Bucks can cover. Bucks can cover that 8. But me, I'm teasing it down. I'm like I said, I'm like the sure thing rather than a guess. Orleans Saints and Atlanta Falcons. You can only go with the Falcons and tease the Falcons up. That's the only play for this one. But the Saints defense been actually pretty good. So, but that's the only play I can see for the Atlanta Falcons team. The Seahawks and the Cardinals. The Seahawks been horrible. That defense just been terrible. They haven't been able to stop anybody all year. Run over, got passed all over. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go with the Cardinals and tease them down. If I'm gonna make a play, I definitely have to go with the Cardinals and tease them down. San Francisco 49ers and the Rams. You gotta go with the points. You gotta go with the points with these. And I'll tease that up with the San Francisco and tease it up. Then you got the Chargers and the Raiders. Again, you gotta go with the points and tease it up. 10 points for the Raiders against the Chargers on the defensive rivalry, and then they're at home. I'll take that all day. So that's what I have. Let's go back over Kansas City Chiefs and Denver. You get +16 if you tease it up. Dallas and Eagles, +7. And if you tease that up, you get some more points. Let's see. Packers, Lions, Bears, Minnesota Vikings. You definitely have to tease that up. Come on. Jacksonville Jags. Yeah, you gotta tease that up. All right. So I'm probably gonna do another video of player props, but this is the week for player props. If you're looking to bet player props, this is the week to do it, because you have tons of information on teams that have been playing each other for 3 years back, and you can see the tendencies in the stats. So let me go ahead and let's actually pull up some stuff here. Let me show you what I'm talking about, since I still got time on this video. Come on, refresh. Here we go. Alright, I was looking at basketball. Let's go to football. Alright, oh, here it goes. It's finally fixed it up. Alright, here we go. So, what was the good one? Well, let's take a look. It was let's go with some of the high scoring games as far as player props. So we got Buffalo, New England, Miami, Jets. All right, let's go Dallas and Philly. I believe that was one of the ones. So we go down here, we're looking, right? All right, so you see the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, they face the Eagles right here. All right, so here goes the Eagles, right? Let's go back. Just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. I know. All right, so we go to this website is killing me. We go to the box scores, right? And we see who's been getting what. As you can see, Zeke 1 yard touchdown, Fletcher Cox fumble recoveries, Schultz 90-yard pass, Zeke, Diggs, Hurts. He don't play for him anymore, but yep. So all right, 1 yard touchdown from Zeke. Let's go look down. Okay. And then so what I'm looking at is pretty much passing yards from Dak, how many passing yards he gets from playing against this team, playing against the Eagles, how many passing yards he threw for. Also, what I look at is if they run the ball more, if they don't run the ball more, you know. So those are the things I look for as far as stats go. So this is this year. Let's go to last year. There we go. Previous seasons. Click this. No, this is kind of running a little long, but you can bear with me. I think some of this information I'm giving you guys will be worthwhile going forward. So this is when Carson Wentz was playing. Yeah, because see, and that's the thing too. So you kind of want teams that's been healthy, and you can get a good player prop for those teams. So I know I'm gonna have to do another video. I'm gonna do another video about player props, and I'm going ahead and give that to you guys. But those are what I have for this week as far as teams go. Like, these are all defensive rivals. These games should be close. Should be. The only way you can play division rivals is with the points, because these teams are very familiar with each other. These are all division rivals. So you can only take the points with these, except for a couple teams. You know, you have your Tampa Bays, you have your, what is it, Green Bay? Is Green Bay up here? Yep, Green Bay and the Lions. I mean, you know, you might want to look at the points with Green Bay, obviously. And then you have the Cowboys and the Eagles. This game should be close. I think the Cowboys and the Eagles are pretty much neck to neck when it comes to power rankings. In my power rankings, should I say, I like the +7 with the Eagles. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do like the +7 with the Eagles, but I'm gonna tease that up. And what's another good game to tease up? I mean, and then you have this Lions team. I mean, I'm gonna tease that up too, because now if I tease that up, 6 points? That's 22 points. I'm getting 22 points for the Jags against the Colts. And if you want to look at the stats, have the Colts been blowing out teams? No, they haven't. I mean, we can go look at it, but yeah, let's look at it real quick. All right, let's go look at it. So we're going to see if the Colts blew out any teams this year. And if they did, by how much. So let's go ahead. Indiana. Let's see the scores. Yeah, they blew out the Texans. All right, that's a given. The Jags. Last time they played the Jags, it was close. It was within 7. And they played the Jags again, and all their games been kind of close except for this Houston team. And Houston's one of the worst teams in the league. Well, Buffalo, they won that. Interesting. Huh, they blew Buffalo out, huh? Interesting. Okay. Well, you got a couple games, but these, like I said, these are division rivals, so. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look at. So I'm gonna do another video with the player props, and I think player props is the way to go this year, especially with teams that's been healthy and they've been playing for the last 2 to 3 seasons. You can definitely get good stats off of players and their tendencies, and you can base it on one number. So say for instance, like the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, excuse me. Like the Seattle Seahawks early this season, they played against, what was that team they played against? LA Rams. And I can pretty much see that Lockett was averaging like 5 catches, 5 receptions, and same thing happened. You know, he had 5 receptions that game. So that's pretty much how you want to do this week. Go in player props, look at the stats for the players, and I say single bet all those player props, and I think that'll be very lucrative, especially if you get the morning games. Right, player props. Find some good player props for the morning games, and then find some good player props for the evening games, and find some good player props for the night game, for the Sunday night game. And it should be a very, very, very lucrative day. So that's what I have this week. I mean, yeah, we have the teams, but again, I'm going to do some player props that I like, and I'm just going to single bet all my player props and take it from there. Oh, these are Saturday games. Okay. So these are Saturday games. You could do some player props for Saturdays, bet the teams if you like, but definitely player props these Saturday games. And then you have your Sunday morning, Sunday evening, and late night. So definitely look at the player props for those games and make your bag. All right. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm trying to get these player props again. I've been feeling under the weather lately, but feeling a lot better now. Just had a little sinus thing going on. But other than that, bet wisely. Appreciate you guys watching, and most importantly, bet wisely. All right.